So I want to talk about general philosophy regarding cancer and your attitude. Um, I believe that one must stay positive. In other words, don't let negative thoughts such as death or severe illness um, symptoms get in the way. Now, I'm not saying be Pollyanna and delusional that, you don't have cancer, uh, you know, everything's going to be great, you know. Um, what I'm saying is that if you have, it's really important to get a therapist, first of all, because I truly believe that it a lot of physical ailments are from just repressing mental feelings and negative feelings, and it just leads you down the wrong path. And I think that if you get a therapist, a really good therapist, a therapist that is familiar with cancer and can help you that way, then it it can relieve a lot of these negative feelings that you have and that you have had in the past that led you to this. Something led you to this, and it's not just environmental. I think a lot of it is, um, you know, your your genetics, the way you eat, your diet, whether you exercise, whether you're obese, um, if and also your mental attitude. If you walk around feeling negative all the time and only seeing the negative instead of the positive, for example, you go to the store and the cashier is rude to you, but then the person at the deli was really nice and really polite. When you come home, what do you think about? You think about the rude cashier. Why not think about the person at the deli who was really kind and nice to you? You know, but you know, check that off as a positive experience for the day. And I was reading some comments on YouTube. And people were saying, about this one person that the video focused on. Oh, let her be upset, let her be sad, let her be um, angry. And I'm not denying that. I'm not saying don't let them feel their feelings. It's just that you need to get a professional to help you deal with these feelings. Your family can only do so much unless they're trained professionals or therapists. And even then, they're biased. Like, you need to get an objective professional to help you with all your feelings, because you're going to have a lot of feelings. And if you are constantly complaining to your family, it's going to make them stressed. It's not healthy for them, and they can't help you that much. They're feeling helpless as it is. They have a loved one that they can't help. They can only give you so much support. But when you are diagnosed with cancer, it's like a whole can of worms. Other can of worms. It's just so much. And it is very stressful for family members because there's that element of helplessness that a lot of people just can't deal with. And that's a negative feeling. And so I also suggest getting help for your family. I don't know what help they have at cancer centers elsewhere. They don't have a lot of help at Princess Margaret. And even if they do, there's long wait lines. I think I don't know, there's something, but it's not really prominent. It's not focused on. and I've mentioned this before, where it's the focus is not on mental health or emotional health. It's mostly on just, giving the patients chemo, and that's it. I mean, in and out, that's it. So, I mean, when I say that, stay positive, I'm certainly not saying be delusional and everything's going to be great and ignore, symptoms or bad feelings. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have to process the bad feelings. You have to process the negative feelings, and it's okay to feel down. I mean, it's really difficult, and I actually am a firm believer that you should feel these feelings instead of going off and maybe drinking or doing drugs. That's not the way to go. It's going to make things worse, because drinking makes you depressed. Drugs make you depressed. They also put you in a different world that is not reality. And on top of it, alcohol has been proven to be a category 1 carcinogenic. And it's going to worsen the symptoms because it's just sugar. And it's not good for you, and it's bad on your liver, and it's just try to stay away from all these things that put you in a different state. It's not a good idea. I mean, it might be tempting, yes, to escape, but you're only doing your body harm. And the same goes for fast food. I'm guilty of having pop. I like pop once in a while, and it's not good. I admit, I'm the first one to admit, I like cola. But I'm trying to curb that. I'm trying to just have it once in a while, knowing that it is not good for my body. And this is something I'm really working on. I'm not perfect. And I realize that pop is not a good thing for cancer. In fact, they did a study finding that cola was one of the number one food, I don't even know if you want to call it food, beverages that people with cancer were drinking. I don't know if it's connected, or if because sometimes when you get cancer, you crave things. So I don't know if they were drinking cola before the cancer or after. Anyway, it's not good for you. And I admit it, I have to cut down. But back to the philosophy, in the mentality when you have cancer, and I think that getting a good support group is really important too. Me, I'm an introvert. I may not seem like one, but I really am. I don't like reaching out. I don't like making new friends. I just want to stay to myself, and it's not healthy. I know that, but if you reach out once in a while and talk to some people about positive things, then it may brighten your day. It might be that one thing that brightens your day and makes it worthwhile, And so I guess that's all I have to say for now about positive mental attitude and when you have cancer. I hope it helps you. Please comment.